Our first shot in our opener was shot by Michael Hart, who's one of the DPA instructors in Houston. And Michael actually, he sent these in a number of shots for our previous still life webinar. He did a series, and he admitted to me that this wasn't really his thing. It's not something that he usually does in terms of food photography. But there's quite a few really nice ones, so that we ended up throwing a couple in this webinar. This, obviously, these crazy sort of over-the-top candied apples, which are pretty impressive. And you can see going on here, there's some nice gradation, shadows, it's very soft shadows, but they're still punchy. And that's one of the things we're going to be demoing tonight in terms of soft shadows versus hard shadows. The whole thing about making a successful still life is tailoring the light. And by that I mean either contrast or soft or hard or you know, very shadowy or even, different characteristics of light. Tailoring it to the shot and to the subject. A lot of the equipment tonight was provided to us by Manfrotto Distribution, and they've given me these very nice little gadgets which are called spot, dot, and finger kits, which are used to make little shadows. And so we're gonna walk you through some of the systems. Now the Lastolite is another one of their products, and they make the cube light, and they make some of the reflectors we're going to use. So that there's quite a bit of equipment out there, and sometimes it's hard to figure out, well, what do I need? If you're shooting some kind of still life, you need, I've got two setups, one on top of the, I've got the cube, which is essentially a cube, obviously, but it's translucent, top, sides, and the bottom has this special rollout sheet. Now, as it curves out, you eliminate a shadow. If you're using a regular box, you'd end up with a shadow at the crease. Now, the mylar that covers the bottom sweeps out, and right away you eliminate that shadow, which is a problem with a lot of still life. People are not aware of that crease problem, and then it shows in the photos, and they're like, oh, that doesn't look very good. What was I thinking? Or, you know, they don't realize that that's something you might want to try and get rid of. And it's a very simple, easy way to fix it. You just sweep the background, and you're good to go. Now, as I mentioned, it's translucent on all sides. Now, one of the elements I've added in here is a silver reflector. So I haven't got another light on this side. So potentially, you could have this hot light, which is on here. You could have this coming in from one side. You can have this coming in from the top. I got to have this one here, take out this reflector, and add another light in there. Now, two lights one from either side is going to give me a more even light.